Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Right now. I'm going to take you. I will take you if you don't stop.
You can't just touch me. Yeah, I said, excuse me.
You use the bathroom?
Yeah, I want to use the bathroom.
Okay, you cannot go in there with alcohol. That's number one.
Who said anything about alcohol, man?
I see it.
Are you serious, dude? You're detained. How you doing, Sergeant?
Ever wonder what happens when someone with a badge forgets they're not above the law? It's not always about chasing criminals. Sometimes it's about silencing regular people who dare to ask questions. In this video, we're breaking down the most disturbing moments. Dirty cops got owned by citizens who knew their rights and refused to stay silent.
I'm not going to ask you again. I'm not going to ask you again.
Ask your face on. Money up.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Hey, stop. Hey.
When the police turned on their lights, these guys didn't stop right away, but instead made a quick U-turn and pulled into a parking lot. Although they were just trying to make a DoorDash delivery without blocking traffic, the officers saw this as suspicious behavior. They were stopped for not immediately pulling over. Honestly, the cops overreacted. Treating a simple delivery stop like a getaway move was unnecessary and overly aggressive. And that was just the beginning.
You roll the windows down for me. What's going on? Why are you trying to dip out on me?
DoorDash.
Okay. You're door dashing right here?
Yeah, I swear to God, like this is where we was going. I could show. Yeah, we was getting up the food. That's all.
Can I see the address? You pulled a U-turn real fast and pulled in here. When a cop turns their lights on, you're supposed to pull over right away. All right? You shouldn't be pulling to the back of a parking lot when someone turns their lights on.
No, we understand that, but we was coming here anyway. So it was like, instead of holding up traffic and stopping, we just pull right here.
The customer requested you hand them
Okay.
order.
You should still stop right away. All right? And you're not getting out of the car right now to deliver that. Okay? You got an ID on you?
Instead of conducting a lawful traffic stop, the officers launched into a barrage of irrelevant questions, fishing for inconsistencies. Whether the driver's license is from Wisconsin or Arkansas has no bearing on a speeding ticket, yet the cops treat it like an interrogation. They twist casual answers into contradictions to justify further scrutiny. But what happens when a cop's curiosity turns into coercion? Stick around, because it only gets messier.
You have a Wisconsin license or no? You live in Arkansas?
No, that's where I live. Well, yeah, no, but like I'm visiting here now.
You're visiting right now? Okay.
But he lives here.
You don't have a Wisconsin ID?
It's old. Yeah.
Okay. I stopped you because you're going 49 and a 30. Just so you know. Okay, you're going 19 over. All right, is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is this? Your big sister's? Okay. Is this your current address, Little Rock? Do you have an address up here? Nothing?
You didn't see the...
How long are you staying up here?
I was supposed to leave. I go to college. I was supposed to leave by the end of this month.
Okay, so you're just here for the summer or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's from here, though.
Are you two from here?
Yes.
Okay.
With no legal ground to stand on, the officer suddenly invents a laughably weak excuse, grasping at anything to justify a stop he never had the right to make in the first place. It's a textbook move. When the law isn't on their side, they improvise. And the more absurd the claim, the more desperate the cover-up. So, why would an officer reach so far for a reason? Because he knew he had messed up badly.
What's your phone number, man?
262.
You guys have IDs on you?
Yeah, I do. It's in my book bag.
Where is it?
My book bag.
Where's that?
Right here next to you.
You can grab it.
Oh.
You got ID, man?
Yeah. Hey, she said, "Why you need an ID if it's a traffic stop?"
I'm just asking.
He just asked. He was just asking.
So you don't need to see it? Alright, so you don't need to see it.
I'm asking for it.
You asking for it?
Yes.
But I don't have to show it?
As the passenger, you don't have to give it to me, but I'm asking for it.
That's cool.
Okay. You have anything here you shouldn't have?
No, sir. We just.
Okay. Because it smells like marijuana. Yeah. You don't have any? Because it smells like it. You sure don't want to tell me right now?
We don't. It's an ashtray. I don't think it's
Okay.
Backed into a corner of his own making, the officer doubled down, escalating to a search without consent and seizing control of the situation with no legal grounds. He ordered them out, took possession of a phone, and cut off contact with the vehicle's actual owner because once he fabricated a reason, everything that followed became a cover-up. And when a cop started isolating witnesses, you could bet something shady had already happened.
Let me see.
It's like nothing like using
Okay.
smokable.
3.
That's probably what it
This is your sister's car?
is. Yeah, this is it.
Okay. You know if anyone smoked in it recently?
That's what you
Yeah, she said she did probably before we used it. That's probably why.
Is that sister on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell her it smells like weed in here. You guys are driving it.
She said so.
Okay. All right, why don't you step out for me? Yep. Why don't all 3 of you come out?
You finna search the car?
Leave the phone in there, sir. Step out, leave the phone. Keep your hand out of your pockets. Hey, what's his name?
TJ, listen. He said leave the
TJ.
phone.
The officer, now fully committed to his fiction, barked out baseless commands and declared them lawful to mask his lack of authority. He stripped away the right to record, to communicate, to protect oneself because transparency was his enemy. Then came the threat, the force, the classic accusation. Stop resisting. How far would he go to keep the truth buried? Keep watching.
Why you got my phone?
Leave the phone in there.
TJ, stop, bro.
Why can't he have his phone?
Leave the phone
Why
in there.
can't he have his phone?
Because I'm telling you, you can't right now.
Is
We're
that a law?
investigating something.
Is that a
okay?
law?
Put your phone in there right now. Put your phone in there. Put your phone in there because I'm going to search the car for marijuana.
Okay, well,
We're investigating something you're not allowed on the phone. Put it in there. I'm not going to ask you again.
It's a lawful order.
So it's a lawful order that we
Face
can't have our
off.
phone.
Put it in there.
That shit sound dumb.
Put it in there.
You
Put your phone in there.
I don't care, my nigga. Get a phone.
I'm not going to ask you again. I'm not going to ask you
I'm gonna
again.
ask your face on. My nigga.
Turn around. Turn around.
No,
Turn around.
no.
Hey, stop resisting right now. Stop resisting. Stop resisting right now. Stop resisting.
These officers deliberately shut down the right to record because they knew a camera would expose every mistake they were making. Their reaction to a simple question about recording was shocking, like they had been caught red-handed, and honestly, they were. That kind of panic doesn't come from confidence, it comes from guilt. And just when you think they've gone too far, they take it even further.
I'm going to take you. I will take you. No, stop.
Why is they click on me for no reason? Hey, get my phone, Dad. Click Grab my phone, bro. I can't have a phone. What you talking about? God.
Pulse 211 11080.
Like, sis, hey, can't we record? Ain't that our right to record, man? Hey, ain't that our right to record?
Step in front of the car. Step in front of the car. Stay right here. Stay right here.
Okay, I'm not moving.
Stop resisting. All right?
I'm turning
You are. I'm telling you to face the car. Don't move and face the car. Don't move. Don't move. Face the car.
The officer kept repeating himself like a broken record, not to give instructions, but to assert dominance. He was enjoying the performance of control, asking if the teen had something that could poke him. It felt like a pathetic attempt to inject drama into a situation that didn't need any. This was theater, and the most disturbing part, he treated fear and confusion like signs of guilt. What does that tell you?
Everything on you that's going to poke me?
No.
Face the car. Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
The officer arrested him for obstruction, a charge so vague it's often used when they have nothing else. In reality, he was being punished for not surrendering quickly enough, for asking questions, for not being afraid. That's what they couldn't handle. And when the others demanded answers, more officers swarmed in because intimidation works better in numbers. But wait until you see how they justify it.
You're under arrest for obstruction. Just so you know. Okay.
Bro, what?
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
Back of the car.
You want to tweak on me
Down.
for what? Okay, but they tweaking me because I...
Relax. Yes, I will talk to you. Just watch the guy in the car.
We don't gotta talk to nobody else.
Come here.
Why is he getting arrested?
Why is there so many people here? It's just 3 of us.
Come here.
What's going on?
We don't gotta talk to none of them. We're talking to him who pulled us out.
I'm Tina.
Put this
Now
down
look.
for a minute.
Hold on, hold on.
Talk to you.
Look, we don't gotta put
Put it
it
down.
down.
Wait, no, wait, but
put it
hey,
down.
you
We
answer
don't
like...
gotta put it down. Look.
Wait, just let him
Now,
talk.
why is he being arrested?
Do you want me to explain to you
Yeah,
what's
why is
going
he-
on?
They told him to put the phone down, not because it was dangerous, but because it was recording. That phone was the only thing keeping these officers somewhat accountable. They couldn't stand it. They kept repeating orders just to assert control, but the kid knew his rights, and that made him panic even more. This wasn't policing, it was a coordinated intimidation campaign, and it's not over yet.
Put your phone down. I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to you.
I
I'm talking to you.
don't have to put my phone down. I'm
Put your
talking to
phone
you.
down.
I'm talking to you. I'm not talking on the
You
phone.
really want to do
You
that?
just sit it up.
I'm
You
talking
do the
to
same
you.
thing.
Bro, I don't give a hold on. I don't. It's not a law that I have to put my phone down. You talking to me, start talking to me. You're not arresting me. You're not doing shit.
Tina, I'm gonna sit the phone up.
They're shorter than 2. Hold on. Whoa. We good.
Come with me.
Just
I'm gonna talk to him.
hold on,
Take
hold
him
on.
to the side and hang on him over there.
Whoa,
Come with me.
where I'm going?
We good.
Come with me now. What is happening here?
I'm asking, like, why is there so many people when there's just 3 of us?
I don't
We just
know.
trying to deliver DoorDash.
I'm late. What's going on?
We just delivering DoorDash, and he was like, "Why we trying to? I'm trying to show y'all where we was right there." He was like, "Why you trying to dip off of me?" I'm like, "This is where the order is at." And I showed him the phone, and he was like, "The reason why I'm pulling you over because you was doing 49 and 30 something." I wasn't even going that fast, to be honest. I didn't feel like I was going 49. I literally was just.
6 officers showed up for a food delivery, and their excuse? Training. If that's true, they just trained a whole slate rights. They arrested a kid for holding a phone, demanded to know who he was talking to, and acted offended when someone reminded them the Constitution still applies. And when you bruise a cop's ego, they punish. Guess what they did next?
That's why I turned into here. Like, I just turned in and was trying to deliver the food, and then.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
No, I have
This
my.
officer's going to take your name from you then. I have.
You seen my ID
You
already?
got it already? He's got your ID already?
He's seen everything.
Oh, okay. Got it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just trying to deliver the food.
Another reason why there's so many of us is because some of us are training.
We should be good.
There's a lot of.
I'm like, there's still people pulling up. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's like 6 of y'all.
I just told him to leave.
We're just trying to get them their food. I don't even know what house it is anymore.
All right. Well, we'll get it figured out.
If you come back and just stand over here for me.
Good.
Come with me.
Just
I will talk to you.
Okay, talk
Who's
to
on
me.
the phone with you?
I don't have to tell you that.
Why are you being like this?
Because it's my right.
You're making this.
You think you better than me because you a police officer? You came over here and you arrested him for having his phone. You
No,
see how dumb that
that's
shit
not
sound? Why is it? Why is he in the back of your car?
The officer refused to answer a simple question that flipped it to accuse the young man of talking over him, a clear deflection. That's how they operate. When they get called out, they shut down dialogue and weaponize silence. Instead of explaining why someone was in cuffs, he mocked them, called them stupid, and tried to bury the truth under condescension. And the show was far from over.
You guys over.
Why is he in the back of your car? That's what
Do
I'm
you want
asking.
me to explain or no?
Answer my
'Cause you're
question.
just talking over
Answer
me.
my question.
I'm trying to
Answer
talk
my
to you.
question.
I pulled you guys over.
Answer my question.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not talking to you about this.
Now he don't want to talk to. He don't want to say why the.
Just stay here.
Exactly. That shit. They think they dealing with somebody who's stupid.
Just stay over here.
Is it your car or somebody else's? Big sister's car? How long you been in Wisconsin if you got the Arkansas? Is it Arkansas? Right?
What's up about you?
How long you been in Wisconsin?
Summer?
What's that?
Summer?
Just for the summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's him. He's sitting there looking stupid. He don't know what the is up. Him right there walking away.
They tried to twist it, claiming he was obstructing just for holding a phone. One officer even said he was instructing him not to take it out, as if orders make illegal action suddenly lawful. Meanwhile, they avoided every real question and kept deflecting with vague lines like he's talking to the boss. It was pure stalling, hoping confusion would drown out misconduct. But when they started scrambling like this, you know the cover-up has already begun.
I don't get it. Like, you took the phone from him. He ain't taking the phone from me. He said he was instructing because he tried to take his phone out of his hand. That's cool, but I'm letting you know. Hello? Okay. You, who put us over, what you doing?
He's talking to the boss. He'll be over in a minute.
He talking to the boss. He'll be over here in a second. Somebody else. Hey, just come grab the phone. All right. Come grab the phone.
No, stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
They don't want me to move. Just throw it. That's what I'm telling you. Can you just throw it? I'm not finna fight with no police officer.
Excuse me.
Only the police could turn refusing to toss a phone into some kind of moral offense. They act like not rushing to obey nonsense orders is a threat to national security. It's wild. Suddenly the problem isn't them surrounding teenagers, it's that someone said "excuse me" too many times. If that's how fragile their authority is, maybe they shouldn't be in charge, right? And wait till you see just how much worse they make it, for no reason at all.
Bro, you just throw the phone. I'm not finna fight with no police officer. Just throw the phone.
Just stay here.
I don't got time for this shit. Just throw it. You just so happy. Just throw the phone.
See right here. You don't have to
touch it.
Pass it. You don't have to touch it.
Just gonna make it. Y'all just trying to make it take longer than what it got to do. He's not talking about shit, honestly. We're not talking about shit. I'm trying to go. They like making this take longer than what it got to do. We're just trying to deliver this order so we go. Oh, he was asking this. That's what I keep asking. Like, when y'all going to delivering food?
Stay here.
Come back and
I
stand
am.
for
I'm not.
the
Excuse me.
That's where I
Excuse me.
told you to
Excuse me.
stand.
Excuse me. Excuse me. See all that all in my face like I just did something to them? They all just staring at me, dead in my face. Yeah, screen record.
That's your sister. He can talk.
She has to leave.
Just standing here. Excuse me. I'm saying, excuse me.
He'll get you.
TJ, stop.
He's gonna talk to the boss for right now.
You talking to the boss now.
This is how cops twist reality. What started as a traffic stop suddenly became an investigation, all because someone didn't hand over their name fast enough. And let's be real, if your authority depends on forcing teenagers to say their last name, you're not enforcing the law, you're just playing dress up. And guess what? They're not done inventing charges yet.
You guys wait with them in the grass. Just bring them over to the grass.
She said I'm hanging all over here. That's fine.
What's the last name?
Why?
You were inside the vehicle. This is an investigation.
Why is it an investigation? This is traffic stop.
Yep. And now it's turning into an investigation.
Take me in and get my name.
You got him?
Take me in and get my name.
You want to give us your name?
No.
Do you want to like prolong this even longer than it has to be?
No,
like,
I already told you
right there, like, it's turning into
Okay.
news.
You were still inside the car.
Okay.
And now this is an investigation. And we identify
Start
everybody.
flashing us.
That's just
Then,
the
like,
way
they
it
follow
works.
us to the order.
That's just the way we do our job.
That's what I'm saying.
According to the Supreme Court, Hibble versus 6th Judicial District, you only have to give your name if there's reasonable suspicion of a crime. Being a passenger isn't one. But clearly, these officers skipped that chapter in training if they had even opened the book in the first place.
For what? It's not an investigation. It's a traffic stop. It's a traffic stop. Yes, it is.
You can think that.
I know.
Wrong.
That we have to speak to him. He's working on it right there. I think one of them not local. It's fine. Okay. So let me see what he says.
We get enough to just 1080 these guys and get the heck out of here? Or is it all in that bag? There's no weed, it's just scales. The scales got shake on or anything?
Now they're pretending someone asked to be searched, like that somehow makes this circus legitimate. Imagine thinking consent sounds like someone shouting across a chaotic parking lot. There's no warrant, no probable cause, and definitely no clarity, but hey, if they can twist confusion into cooperation, why not? It's like they're freelancing law enforcement, and the saddest part, they really believe this counts as due process.
No, he's refusing to identify himself, but he was shouting at you saying you need to search my bag.
And is that guy the driver?
That Cargill.
That's interesting.
No. He was a passenger.
He's failing to identify.
Yeah, I know. So, I don't know, I don't see any kind of... Where's the scales? You want to just look at it right there? Sounds good.
This is where it gets pathetic. They found nothing illegal, so they're fixated on a scale trying to squeeze a crime out of thin air. When a kid says, "It's mine," just to end the drama, the cop mocks him like it's a courtroom confession. Seriously? That's their smoking gun? These officers were desperately hunting for a reason to justify the mess they had made, and they're not done yet.
Where's the scale? I don't see the scale.
Maybe it's still in the backpack. That might be in that top probably.
You know it's mine. You know it's mine. You know it's mine. It's my bag. You know it's mine.
This wasn't in the bag.
It's cool though. It's mine.
You're claiming that?
No, I'm saying it's mine.
Huh?
Exactly. That's how dumb you sound. What is dumb ass? He looking at me dumb as hell. Yes. How many times I gotta tell you, bro? It's a damn police officer. Officer, take
Wait, that could have been heard. You could have been heard.
Now it's pure chaos, and the cops caused every second of it. They created a scene, pushed everyone to the edge, then acted shocked when emotions boiled over. Instead of calming things down, they hovered, grabbed personal belongings, and provoked the group like it was some kind of game. And let's be honest, if you need this much backup to babysit teenagers, maybe the badge isn't for you.
No, wait, that could have been heard.
bro.
Trey.
Hold on. Come grab my stuff. Here, bro.
Don't leave grab stuff stays here.
Here. AJ! Bro, grab my phone! AJ, just shut the up and grab my phone! Stay right there. You don't have to say shit.
Just pick the stuff up on the grass.
Bro, don't touch my phone. AJ. Bro. Hey, what the f is wrong with y'all? Hey, stop f***ing touching him before I slap the shit out your boy head ass.
All right, let's keep everybody's stuff straight.
That's his. Them his keys.
And there it is, the knee. The tactic we've seen used far too many times by officers who either haven't learned or simply don't care. No threat, no resistance, just a casual act of force against someone already down. They treat outrage like guilt and panic like a confession. And when you speak up, you're the next target. How many knees does it take before someone finally steps in?
That's mine.
grab my bag already?
Your bag in the back seat, so.
You gonna grab it?
Sure. You get it the other side? Yeah.
Hey, what the f? Hey, get your knee off him. Get your knee off him.
Just
Bro,
relax.
Hey, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Hey, get your fucking knee off of him before I slap this shit out you. Hey. Bro, shut the f. Who was you yelling at, bitch ass nigga? Who was you yelling at? Bro.
False. 218 or 1080 with you. Yeah, that's fine.
Bro. Hey. Don't put him in my car.
Yes, now they suddenly remember the body cams. Funny how that only comes up after the damage is done. They act like cameras are their shield, but in reality, it's just their backup plan. Flood the scene with footage, then spin the narrative later. And notice how someone says they were just taking pictures. Just wait, they're not done rewriting the story.
There's not one person.
Stop resisting!
Bro, what am I doing, bro?
Fucking touch him before I slap the shit out your boy head ass!
Okay, I got all of this.
Alright, let's keep everybody's stuff straight.
That's it. That's them his keys.
All you did was walk, and then after that, you
That's mine.
They're obviously locked.
All right, stay over here. I was taking pictures. I had nothing to do.
He told me to grab his phone.
I didn't see. I was taking a picture.
My man just did. Grab my phone. He fucking got his phone. They both grabbed it. I don't. That tweaking my nigga walk. That cameras on his car, right?
What's it? We got body cameras too.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Who was you yelling at?
So we got squad cams and we got body cams. So we got everything. Everything will be recorded.
They never even got his name, but the handcuffs were already on. Imagine getting arrested by someone who doesn't even know who you are, just vibes and power trips. And now they're swapping cars like it's logistics. It's all being recorded, they say. Like that's a badge of honor. Spoiler, having footage doesn't help when no one's held accountable. But sure, let's all pretend seatbelts are the big concern here.
Hey.
Don't put them in my car.
Yeah, we're putting them in ours.
Okay. Put them in your car. Put them in your car. Give me your keys, Kenzie.
Buckle me up.
Safety first. We never got this answer.
Please unbuckle the seatbelt. Unbuckle the seatbelt. Dude, unbuckle the seatbelt.
It has to stay buckled, man.
It feels weird.
This kid kept repeating the same thing. I didn't do anything. And he was right. But that didn't matter because the arrest had already been decided long before. The cops just needed a way to make it look official. Dispatch got the update after the cuffs were on, and that says everything. The way they acted, you'd think this was all completely normal.
You want to let dispatch know that he's 1080?
Oh.
Take him.
I haven't done nothing this whole time.
Make sure you have control that elbow.
Here we go with this. I haven't even did this whole time. I can stand up. Like, why is y'all grabbing me? I didn't do nothing this whole time.
Huh? I know. Walk over here for me, okay?
Oh my gosh. I swear to God, my soul. I didn't do nothing this whole time. Like, why is he on this? Give me your keys, Kenzie. Yeah, I feel like I just really did something. Oh, alright. All the time. Now I'm tapping in the ride. Alright. You want to go in my pants? Oh, I felt like shit.
A trained officer should know when force is necessary and when it's just humiliation. Throwing someone to the ground without cause isn't control, right? And the worst part? They act like slamming kids into the dirt is part of a well-oiled system, and somehow they still think they deserve respect.
Already had me down on the dirt. I'm surprised you ain't feel everything in. Excuse me? Why you have me on the ground like that?
Unlock my car.
Why you have me on the ground like, ain't you that, boss? What I do?
Take a seat.
What did I do?
Take a seat.
I just told you what you did.
But like, how am I expecting to I've been sitting there the whole time?
Thanks. We're gonna keep everybody's shit straight.
Oh my god. You gotta look on your other.
Alright, so this is all.
These are the
So
two.
get that gentleman's information if he's willing to give it to you.
These are the two phones that were.
Okay. Alright, so this is all the guy we were doing, right?
Go get checked.
One officer picked up a phone and guessed who it belonged to, like guessing was part of standard procedure. Another pointed at a hat and claimed it for someone else. And that's how they handled evidence, based on whatever seemed convenient in the moment. And when police started assigning ownership like that, it's usually because the facts don't fit the story they're building.
Okay. So whose phone is this? That came on. That's one that he threw, right? These are the two that he threw. So I think that was the guy.
It was up here. I think it's his office.
No,
this is the first guy's hat. This is the second guy's hat. Second guy's.
This is the guy that you guys took down. He brought that over here and set it there. So this is all bartending. This is his, but I'm putting it in the car. No way we're taking that with us. All right, this is all our guys' stuff. I'll go. Got his ID? I left it right
Yeah, I
there.
have
Okay. All right. Here, give me the Arkansas one. I'll give it to Burgick. Here's the guy you have.
Thank you.
And then that's his phone right there.
Just remember, we got to stay.
In the end, the result was humiliating. The police officers arrested young men who had done nothing illegal, and what's more, those young men were actually protecting their civil rights. But the more you know, the harder it is for the police to control you, and that might be the real reason behind this arrest. Do you think racial profiling played a role here? Let us know in the comments, and we'll move on to the next disturbing moment where dirty cops got owned. A citizen approached a police station and asked to use the restroom, a seemingly ordinary and polite request. The officer said he could, however, some of them decided to charge him for this simple act, if you can even call it that, and began escalating a situation that never should have been escalated. What follows will show you why so many citizens struggle to trust police women.
You guys have a bathroom? It's an emergency. Can I use it? Okay, thank you.
Stepping away from my car.
You getting in?
It's my car, yeah. The bathroom's
It's our
there.
car. But if you're getting in, I'll move away.
The bathroom's in there. You asked for that, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Leon, Officer Leon. Could you step aside so I can put my stuff away, man?
I don't know where you're going. I thought you was going in the front seat. You can say excuse me.
I have to put my stuff away.
You can say excuse
Step
me.
away from the car and use the bathroom if you gotta use it.
You can say
Thank
excuse
you.
me, sir. That's polite. Just because they
Can you
remove.
get off the street before you get hit by a car?
I'm talking to an officer. You're being rude.
I'm an officer as well.
Yeah, I'm talking to him though.
Get off the street.
Guy, if you need to use the bathroom, go and use the bathroom. Don't stand in the street, you're gonna get hit.
I'm talking to you
All right?
and I'm recording you.
Okay? That's
I
fine.
mean, you're protecting me, right? So I'm speaking.
Officer Leon and his partner claimed they couldn't get into their own police car because a man was standing nearby filming, as if holding a phone from a parking spot somehow blocked trained officers from opening a door. It was a ridiculous excuse. He wasn't in their way and he wasn't stopping anyone, but clearly they needed something to justify their discomfort. And when there's no real threat, a fake one will do just fine.
I'm asking you to step on the sidewalk so you don't get hit by a car, buddy.
Can I ask you a question first? Or you want to come into the sidewalk so I can ask my question?
Yeah, go ahead. Step to the sidewalk and we'll talk.
Alright, come on. I want to ask you a question. Can I get your card? Or can I just get your name?
Leon 10489. Leon 10489. Leon 10489.
Thank you. What's your name?
All right.
I'll go race him. Answer the ring.
Can I see it? Because I can't spell that. Racing. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
I'm in a parking spot, sir. You guys don't know how to say excuse me? If you're getting in, get in. I won't
Can you
stop
step
you.
away from the vehicle?
Go ahead, get in. Go ahead, I'm gonna watch you.
You don't have to watch me.
I do have to watch you.
Scale this out.
Go ahead, I'm watching you.
You can watch from the sidewalk, guy.
I'm in a parking spot.
The camera has the zoom, so you can step on the sidewalk.
I'm in a parking spot watching police.
Yeah, but you're close to
This is not the sidewalk.
It's a parking spot.
Yeah, he's not gonna open the door and get in with you right behind.
I'm not a danger to you, sir. I'm not a danger to you. I'm watching police from public. I'm engaged in a protected activity. So you're supposed to protect me.
You can, but you need to do it from a little further back, all right?
You can protect yourself
Police
by getting on
safety?
the sidewalk.
Yeah.
The officer wants to get into his car, but first he needs to stage a power struggle over 2 steps of space. Suddenly, the sidewalk becomes sacred ground. The citizen refuses, calmly recording. That's the real threat here. Being told, please move, turns into a lecture on obedience. When a cop compares a lawful refusal to slapping yourself, you know it's about submission.
It's for everybody's safety. Film from a little farther back so we can get in the car.
What's the point of you trying to bully me right now? Just
I'm not.
just get in the car and
You're
go
not
back
listening,
to work.
Man. I don't feel comfortable with you right behind him when he's trying to open the door.
I don't know what to
Step
tell
2
you.
steps back, get on the sidewalk, and then we'll get in the car.
You know
How
what?
about that?
You go about your business, I'm gonna go about my business.
Yeah, I know.
All the unlawful directives, you being rude, move instead of just saying excuse me. All that's unnecessary. I'm
We told
recording.
you numerous times and you weren't
You
doing
can tell me anything.
Yeah, we asked you to
That
step
doesn't
back.
mean nothing. You can tell me to slap myself. Does that mean I have to slap myself? No.
All right, guys.
Right, go back to work. I'm watching you. I'm not a threat to you. Right now you're putting police safety over public safety. And that's cowardice. I'm just watching you, that's it.
You want public safety?
That's all I'm
Get on the
doing.
sidewalk.
That's all I'm doing.
Public
I'm
safety.
watching my government employees in the course of their duties from public. I'm not in the middle of the street. I'm in a parking spot where I'm safe. I'm protected by you and I'm surrounded by cars.
The man was calm, standing in a parking spot, clearly stating he wasn't a threat, and yet the officer still tried to turn the moment into a confrontation. That's what happens when a badge gives someone more pride than purpose. Instead of respecting a protected activity, the cop tries to twist it into a power struggle. And when called out, he deflected like it was all in the man's head. This is how authority hides insecurity. Keep watching.
So all the unlawful, the bulliness, the power tripping, it's unnecessary. I'm literally trying to have a respectful conversation with you, and you're too busy trying to bully me while I'm engaged in a protected activity. All I'm doing is watching you. What's the attitude about? Was I disrespectful to you? So why are you being disrespectful to me? That's where the bridge comes. All right, go ahead. I said I want to watch you. I want to see the process of you getting in your car. I'm not a threat to you. I said that already. I'm not a threat to you.
Well, we know you're not correct.
So what are you worried about? What are you worried about then? If you're in the car, go back to work. Go, yeah.
Okay, the rest of the
So I'm gonna go ask them, yeah.
Not inside the vehicle.
Right now I'm recording. When I finish taking my pictures out here, I'm gonna go inside and use the bathroom. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a nice night. Police safety is #1.
If a camera makes you panic, you shouldn't wear a badge. Filming police is a constitutionally protected act under the First Amendment. Prying officers' safety while armed and armored, yet trembling over a phone is pure cowardice. Let's not ignore the patrol car with visible damage still in use. These officers aren't upholding the law. Public trust dies in moments exactly like this.
You shouldn't have took the job if you're gonna be worried about your safety all the time. You feel me? You don't even have one of the most dangerous jobs in America. Most police deaths are from car accidents. Did you know that? That's a statistic. Not nobody filming you with a camera. I don't know. Cameras don't hurt. I shoot 60 frames per second. That's it. You guys shoot actual bullets. You have guns on you. Look at the damage on this car. And they still got this car on the road. How is that even possible? How are you even driving this shit right now? They took it off of this car and they took it off of that car.
When the man drew attention to the condition of the police car, the officers, clearly embarrassed, felt the need to retaliate. So, out of desperation, they claimed the man smelled of alcohol. But even with numbers on their side, they couldn't handle him, and the officers were forced to walk away. However, if you thought their humiliation ended there, you'd be wrong, because soon other officers from the station showed up to confront him.
What, you got something to hide over there? I think he has something to hide in his book bag. That's what he don't want us to see. Let's see what he's hiding. What you hiding over there that you didn't want me to watch you? Huh? What you hiding that you didn't want me to watch you? You hiding something that you didn't want me to watch you?
Have a good night.
Put your seatbelt on, it's the law.
Have a good night.
Put your seatbelt on, it's the law. Hey.
How can I help?
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Excuse me.
Sorry?
I said, excuse me.
You cannot afford it.
Can't just get bad.
You can't just touch me. If you want to talk about things we can't do,
Yeah, but
you
you
can't
can't go
just
back
touch
here.
me. Yeah, I said, excuse me. Yeah, I want to use the bathroom.
Okay, you cannot go in there with alcohol. That's number one.
Who said anything about alcohol, man?
I see it.
You see what?
The alcohol. I see the beer.
You don't see
You
alcohol.
can go without if you want.
You don't see alcohol, man.
So
You're
I see
assuming.
beer.
No,
I'm
you
not
don't.
assuming.
What makes you lead to? What makes you?
What makes
What
me
leads
think?
you to believe that it's beer?
What makes me think? Your breath. You smell of alcohol.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're lying on camera.
No? You
Okay.
smell
What
of
kind of?
alcohol.
What kind of alcohol?
Can you, let me see it.
The officer stepped outside without a badge, without a uniform, and immediately began barking orders like his word alone carried weight. When asked who he was, he offered attitude instead of identification. In any other job, hiding your name while demanding obedience would be ground for dismissal, but here, it's business as usual. He calls it public service and can't explain how shouting over someone counts as helping.
No, I'm okay.
Let me see
You
it.
lied already.
Let me see it.
What's your name? I don't even know you.
Let me see
You're
it.
not. You don't have a badge no more. You.
Don't
Who are
worry
you?
about it.
Don't worry about who you are.
Don't worry about it.
You give me orders,
Okay.
and I shouldn't worry about who you are.
I'm giving you orders.
Yeah, you said let me see that.
Let me see it. You want to tell me that that's
No,
not
I'm
beer?
okay. I don't have to
Okay.
prove my innocence
Sir,
to you.
You can. Do you have an emergency right now? Do you have any business here?
Is this for emergency only?
Besides using the bathroom, do you have to use
Is
the bathroom?
this for emergencies only?
Yes.
No, it's not, man.
Okay,
It's,
we're here,
it's a
we're here for
station
the public.
house.
Yes, we're here for the
Yeah.
public to
So
take
you're here
care
to
of
serve
the,
me,
to serve
right?
the public. How am I
Yeah.
serving you? What is it that you need right now? How am I
Right now-
serving you?
Right now, you're raising your voice.
How
at me
am
for
I
no
serving
reason.
you, sir?
You can de-escalate and calm down.
How am I serving you, sir?
Can you give
How
me a
can I
CCRB
serve you?
complaint form and your
How
card?
can I serve you?
Yeah, you can give me a name and badge number.
Oh, I will. Doherty, 4384.
Okay, you a
I hope you
PO,
have
a
that.
sergeant,
I'm a PO.
lieutenant?
I'm a PO.
Where's your uniform? Where's your badge?
My stuff is inside because I'm working inside right now. I came
Okay.
outside to help him for a second.
Okay, see you later.
Okay?
You're dismissed.
All right. See you later. You can take your stuff
And I can
outside.
stay in right here and record too.
Okay?
24 hours I can stay here and
Take your
record.
stuff. So then stay here and freeze
Right
your,
now, I'm
freeze
waiting
yourself.
for your CCRB and your card.
Yeah, you can wait.
That's the right to know act. That's a law, ma'am.
The male and female officers couldn't even agree with each other, and instead of resolving the situation, they turned it into a public argument. One barked out shaky accusations, the other tried to salvage control, but neither could explain what law had been broken. And when officers can't stay professional with each other, they're not protecting anyone. And in that mess, accountability slips right through the cracks every single time.
Okay. You think I have beer? Or is this just a bottle of water in a bag? You think this is beer? You don't have probable cause, right? No evidence to think it's beer. It's just a bottle in a bag, right? This building was made in 1993. So is she gonna go get my CCRB? She said you wait right there, like being sarcastic as if I'm gonna be here forever. And Nicole, can you double check for me, please?
I'll check it.
What's your name, sir? Do you have a business card? Thank you. Corona? Corona? Coronado. Coronado. Is that Ecuadorian? Boricua? What is that? Do you know, like from Spain? Oh, cool.
While the officers fumbled over who should respond and how, the citizen stayed put, recording, asking calm questions, and getting nothing but disorganization in return. One officer chatted about Spain, the other disappeared with sarcasm and no answers. Meanwhile, the citizens walked in and out, discussing private matters in public because no one inside had a plan. And this is what happens when accountability gets replaced with confusion in uniform. And wait, there's more.
You ever been to Spain? You plan on going? Oh, okay. So can you check for me? I'll wait right here. I won't go inside. Okay. So you guys still service people out in the cold? You don't bring them at least into the vestibule to see what they want? Because it is a public building, you know. If I'm standing here recording and they want to discuss private business, you're going to force them to discuss it in front of me?
Oh, shit.
What up?
Good guy. What up, my
Shit.
boy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, these niggas crooked, man.
Yeah, yo, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that means a lot. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, these niggas crooked, bro. I'm trying to take down a black man, man. It's out here.
I'm always recording, you heard?
Good work, man.
You too, always record the cops, bro. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to him. That's a fact. I've been in there before.
The officer calls Take a Hike a lawful order and refuses to name a single law. He says safety and hopes that's enough. When challenged, he reaches for the man's hand without cause in full view of the camera. That's their version of public service. Not because there's danger, but because someone dared to question authority while standing on public ground with a camera pointed in the right direction.
I know what it's like. They arrested me right there in front of the precinct for recording. Watch this clip. You know what prior restraint is? You know me, but you don't know what prior restraint is? What are you talking about, bro? What? Is that a lawful order?
Yeah, it's lawful order.
Yeah, you wish. Yeah, you wish. Make me take a hike.
All right.
Since it's a lawful order. Yeah, so maybe take a hike.
You're not gonna take a walk.
Oh, all right.
All right. You sure you're not gonna take a walk?
Of course, I'm sure. Right. It starts right on the sidewalk. What law are you enforcing?
Enforcing?
Yeah, what law?
Well, if I get filmed, the bomb problem.
What law is that? Okay, what law is that? Safety for who?
Right. Yo, do me a favor.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
92. Do me a favor, put your hands up.
For what?
What? Give you one for
exercising my rights in public?
No.
Call your supervisor.
I wouldn't. Oh, trust me, I wouldn't. You're gonna be on your right.
Why? Why am I being detained? Can you check now? Because I don't want to stand out here forever.
The officer refuses to write down a colleague's name and badge number, even though NYPD policy clearly states that officers must identify themselves upon request. It's not a courtesy, it's a rule designed to protect the public from exactly this kind of arrogance. When an officer hides behind excuses instead of offering basic accountability, they're dodging oversight. And when transparency disappears, misconduct is never far behind.
Can somebody else grab it to me? Grab it for me?
Let me go ahead now.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll wait right here. I got you. What she said? Can you just get her business card for me then, and our father sees her be online? Or can you write her name down for me? Because she doesn't have it. Can you just write her name down? You know her name. Can you write it down for me? Her name and badge? Why not?
She can do it herself. She said she's coming out.
You can't write her name and badge down for me?
Like I said, she's taking a report.
But look how long that should have taken. You know how long those report, and then you guys are slow with paperwork. So I gotta wait that long. All right. Well, can I use the bathroom?
Like she said,
You guys did say I could use the bathroom.
she's got to throw that away. Like
Why? I can't eat or drink inside the precinct? Is that a law?
We don't know what that is.
Okay. That is the thing. You don't know what it is, so.
I don't.
Nobody knows what it is except for me and God. It's water. It's actually juice. You inside of a water bottle. So now that you know what it is, can I use the bathroom?
Well, let me ask you.
Okay.
The officer blocks access to a public bathroom over a sealed bottle, claiming it might contain beer, but offers no test, no reason, just suspicion, dressed up as authority. NYPD policy allows public access to facilities in emergencies, and the officer knows it, but instead of using discretion, he hides behind a female colleague who isn't even his superior. When cops stop serving the public and start following each other, things are about to get uglier.
Why she said no?
Because
you know of any beers that you could reclose? Look at this. You know of any beers that you could reclose? Any beers come like that? You don't know?
I wouldn't know.
So you gotta know what I'm drinking in order for me to use the bathroom? What law is that? Who is she? She's not a sergeant. I gotta use the bathroom. It's an emergency. You guys can't grant me public. This is a public facility. The public has to use the bathroom. It's an emergency. Aren't you supposed to service the public in emergencies? Why you listen to her? She's not a sergeant. You have discretion. So I'm telling you it's an emergency. I gotta use the bathroom. What are you following her for? This is a public building. This is a public building. This is a public building.
The man cites his right to use a public bathroom during an emergency, and he's absolutely correct. Denying that access without valid reason is discriminatory. Instead of offering a legal basis, the officer deflects and hides behind someone of equal rank and ignores department policy. It's not about rules anymore, it's about ego, and when the law becomes optional for them, physical force is usually their next move.
I have a right to be inside, and I have a right, I can use the bathroom. Especially if it's an emergency.
It can be, denied.
Not in a public building. Unless the bathrooms is out of order or something. You can at least say that. Lie to me, hey, the bathroom's out of order. Not just, that's discrimination. You're discriminating against me because I have a bottle of water? What kind of shit is that? Over somebody that's the same rank as you? You're listening to her? That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, Corona. You joined the force to follow orders? You know who else follows orders? You know who else said that? The Nazis. They were just following orders too, right? Look how that shit turned out. It's alright. Alright, you have a good night. I gotta use the bathroom, so. Take care, station house security. Enjoy the cold. When I leave, they want to leave. Look at that. They probably just want to go hands-on.
Unfortunately for these dirty cops, the most disturbing moment came when they decided to stand in the way of a man who had done nothing wrong. Maybe they thought they were heroes, but instead they got owned and exposed on social media. Let's hope that next time they think twice before confronting someone. But they aren't even the worst cops here. Speaking of disturbing moments when dirty cops got owned, let's talk about the incident involving a First Amendment auditor. The citizen was standing on a public sidewalk in front of a bank filming, which is completely legal. Bank employees called the police because he seemed suspicious to them, with the dispatcher explicitly noting in the call that he was a black man, which immediately set the tone for racial profiling.
This is Stephanie over at Royal Banks. I just looked out the window here on Arch Street, and there was a guy taking pictures of our windows along here. Tammy went out to ask him, what he was doing, and he started asking her questions about our robbery procedures and stuff. Can you send somebody over? He was a black man, a black guy in like an olive green hoodie on, and he's got like some GoPro camera or something, and I don't know if he's filming or taking pictures or what the hell he's doing. Okay, any cars around him? No, I didn't see him. Did he go to a car or anything? He's out there recording our cars now. He's out there. We got a customer in the drive-up, and he's standing there by her. Okay. And he has on what color outfit? It's a olive color hoodie, and he won't tell us who he's with or anything. and he's got like you pull up from your neck. The mask. Yeah, they need to get somebody over here right away. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, well, we'll have somebody go check it out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, sir.
The police officer who arrived at the scene didn't even attempt to determine whether any law had been broken. Instead, he immediately demanded identification. When the citizen refused, which is his constitutional right, as there was no reasonable suspicion that he had committed a crime, the officer stated he would be detained without any legal basis. But that was only the first in a series of mistakes made by this officer.
Officer Lyle, Circle Police Department.
How you doing?
Sage 8, I'm 23.
Yeah.
Talk to you about it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How you doing, sir?
Obviously, you know that we got a call for here.
No. For what?
What's that?
What happened?
I mean, apparently they're making contact with you, correct?
Yeah, I was hoping she would come out and talk to me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just to a bank member.
Oh,
it looks a little suspicious with you here and a camera and taking video of everything.
Yeah, I'm
you
just
guys,
trying to get
you guys can go in. I'll talk to him. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
if you would like to,
I'll be in to talk to you in a minute.
Can you come over here, please, ma'am? I would love to talk to you.
I'll talk to you first, and I'll talk to them. Okay.
Well, you can't ask my questions.
What's that?
You can't ask them my questions.
Probably not.
Yeah,
no, not banking. Not as far as banking questions.
Oh, okay.
Do you have an ID on you, bud?
Huh?
Do you have an ID on you?
What's that?
Your identification, your name, and everything else.
Oh, I don't carry around my name.
Okay. Okay. I can just take it down. All right.
Yeah.
So, what's your name, sir?
My name?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I go by many names. Which, like my hood name, my street name?
No, sir. No, your actual given name.
My given name?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm actually adopted, so my real name is Dwayne.
Okay, Dwayne.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's not my name now. So that was just my adopted.
That's fine. I'll tell you what. I'll take down every name you got. How about that? That'll just make it easy, right?
Yeah.
Let's get something straight. What should have happened here is the police officers immediately explaining to the bank employees that their discomfort means nothing legally, and that the person they're reporting is not a criminal, nor can anything be done because he has the right to film in public. But these officers couldn't wait to use the moment to boost their egos instead.
Okay, Dwayne, what's your last name?
Oh, I don't have that. I don't.
You don't have a last
name? I don't
name?
know my birth parents. So.
You don't know your birth parents?
Yeah,
okay,
correct.
What name do you go by now?
Well, my street name is Big Boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Big Boy.
Big Boy.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's go on something besides a street name.
Like,
how about a real name?
Would you like my suburb name?
No,
What
sir.
they
I'd
call
like
me when I was in school and stuff.
No, sir. I'd like something that has your birthday.
They called me Chocolate Thunder back in the day.
Yeah. No, I'd like something that has your birth date and everything.
My birthday?
Yeah.
Why would
name
you
and a
know
birthday.
that? Why would you need that?
Well, because right now you're a suspicious subject. So without that, I have to detain you until I find out who you are.
Detain me?
Yes, sir.
For what?
Because you're a suspicious subject because they told you yes.
Because I'm documenting?
City 208. I'll be secure. Yeah, because you're documenting, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, because
suspicious because I'm recording?
Yeah, because you're recording windows, and I've been told that you asked them what the robbery procedures are. So it looks a little suspicious.
I asked them if they got robbed before because I'm trying to do my investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know who you are. They don't know who you are.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So the more you cooperate with me.
No, I don't like to cooperate.
Oh,
usually.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. I like to do my own thing on the public sidewalk. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 197 from 28 if you want 25 with me.
As a justification for the detention, the officer came up with suspicious behavior even though filming public buildings from a public space is not a crime. The citizen responded calmly and sarcastically, giving fake names like Big Boy and Chocolate Thunder, which only exposed how unprepared the officers were to handle the situation professionally. What was supposed to be intimidation turned out to be pure embarrassment.
He can 10-8.
What's that?
He can 10-8.
No, it's my sergeant.
Yeah, he can 10-8.
No, he'll be fine coming here.
You can 10-8.
No, we're good. Okay. We're good. Yep, not until I figure out. Yep, not until I figure out a name. So,
ma'am, do you work in there? Oh, okay, you love working there?
Okay. So what are you documenting?
Awesome. That's good. Huh?
What are you documenting?
Whatever I can see out here.
Whatever you can see out here. Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what's going on here. I can't get into that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm enjoying this beautiful day, man.
Sure.
Are you doing that?
Absolutely.
Nice. What's your name again?
Yep, Officer Travis Lyles.
Travis Lyles.
Yes, sir.
That's a cool name.
Yep. Say, Jay, copy of 28. You can just stay right here.
Huh?
We're going to talk to him real quick.
I don't want to. I'm just...
Okay, well, we're going to, so.
But I don't want to.
Well, until you give me a name, we're going to keep you here and detain you, as I said.
You know Mike?
What's that?
They call me Mike.
Okay.
Mike Hawk.
Okay, is that your real name?
I can't really get into that info.
City 208. 28.
Let's go check out these.
Hey.
Whoa, whoa!
You're gonna
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, you're detained.
How you doing, Sergeant? Could I have your name, please?
John Lawson.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Did you see him just put his hand on me?
Oh my, you kind of walked this far.
I kind of was walking that way and he stepped in front of me. You saw that. Come on. Be truthful.
I was right over here. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Sir, say it's on my cam. That's on your cam.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
The confrontation escalated when the sergeant arrived and refused to correct his junior officer's clear mistake, despite knowing that a citizen cannot legally be detained just for refusing to show ID. Rather than de-escalate, the sergeant doubled down and defended the unlawful actions. Meanwhile, the citizen calmly stood his ground, demanding nothing more than what the law already guaranteed him.
I can't get his name out. He will not give me his name. He's
Yeah,
suspicious.
I go by a
He's
whole
a
bunch of
suspicious
different
subject to this time. Will not give a name.
Shut up. Shut up.
I mean, videotaping stuff.
I just talked to him.
City 28, Illinois B truck, 376-3832. 376-3832, Illinois B truck.
Whatever I can see, man. It's a beautiful day out here today.
As long as you're not on their property.
No, why would I do that?
Okay.
I mean, I could be on their property. They never told me to get off.
Well, I'm going to ask you not to on their property, but
you don't
we're on the sidewalk now, though.
But I can
3832 Boy
They
is
didn't tell you
clear,
that.
valid,
No,
4:45.
I just
June Everly. June Everly.
Look, here's the deal. If you want to videotape stuff, you stay on the
Sir,
sidewalk.
I don't need that.
You're good.
I know what I can do.
And I know what
Typical.
you can do, but I'm just saying, as long as you stay on the sidewalk and you're not harassing.
So why did he detain me then?
I'm telling you, if you want to videotape people, as long as
Officer
you're not,
Lawson, why did he detain me
as
then?
long as you're not harassing.
Officer Lawson, I'm asking you again, why did he detain me?
Well, I'm telling you, as long as you stay
You
on
gonna
the
correct your officer there
sidewalk,
or no?
I'm just telling you, you're okay.
I know what I can do, officer. I'm not 2 years old. I know what I can do, man.
But if you want me to finish, I will.
You should talk to him and ask him why he detained
We'll
me.
take care of that in just a second.
I want to hear it now.
The citizen refused to follow orders that had no legal basis and demanded a report on the incident. That's when the officers realized he was too smart and knew the law better than they did. In the end, they tried to save face by backing off and leaving him alone to continue filming, quietly slipping into the building to avoid further embarrassment. Classic walk of shame, wouldn't you say? If you thought this was bad, just wait. Some officers aren't just breaking the rules, they're rewriting them as they go. Somehow, each new video makes the last one look tame. So stay tuned, because the next one will show you just how deep this problem really goes.